I'm James Spann. This is the Christmas Eve edition of the Weather Xtreme video. This is for Wednesday, the 24th. And, you know, some years we don't have much to talk about at Christmas Eve, but boy, what an amazing snowstorm and storm system period developing over the nation's midsection, causing a huge range of weather around here. Let's go right to the images around the Skycam network this morning. First off, coming from Tuscaloosa, that's the intersection of Greensboro Avenue and University Boulevard. The weather conditions dry for now. Opelika, love that shot down in Lee County. And how about downtown Columbus, Mississippi? All right, let's take a look. It's an amazing storm, and by golly, everything is just farther south than the models had forecast. You know, they will struggle in an El Nino pattern with the negative Arctic oscillation. They will struggle, which means we will struggle. But this is a whopper of a storm. Look at the radar composite as of 5:15 this morning. Rain off to the west. They got a few little patches of rain across the state. We've got some convection down in Louisiana. And by golly, the surface low, you know, just a couple of days ago, the models had put this thing up around Kansas City or St. Louis. Well, it's near Longview, Texas, 997 millibars. In advance of that, the pressure gradient's really going to tighten up today, and wind is a big concern. Again, we're going to see winds of 20 to 40, higher gusts up on the ridge tops, and that could be enough to bring down some trees and power lines. And again, this is the gradient wind, not related to storms. So again, secure the stuff that might blow away. You'll need to do that this morning. Christmas decorations especially. And wow, that map just makes you want to slap your mama. We've got that thing, I mean, it looks like a Christmas tree, doesn't it? You got tornado watches down south. You got a blizzard warning up north, winter storm watches and warnings all the way from North Texas up to the Canadian border, wind advisories all across the deep south, flash flood watches. Again, flash flood watch for the Tennessee Valley of North Alabama, parts of central Mississippi. I see an ice storm warning for parts of North Carolina, freezing rain advisories surrounding that. Oh, boy. So, again, if you're traveling, just pick out your destination and see what you got there. There's our tornado watch this morning. This is until 1 o'clock this afternoon for most of the state of Louisiana. It was a rough night for the Weather Service in Shreveport last night with just so many rotating storms, and they will be under the gun this morning. And a very dynamic system. These things always can bring problems, so hate to see a Christmas Eve severe weather outbreak, but that's going to be the problem across Louisiana today. Now, there's the risk for today. It's a slight risk through tonight. This includes all of Louisiana, southern Arkansas, about the southern half of Mississippi, and South Alabama, generally south of the line from Butler to Greenville to Dothan and the Florida Panhandle. That's the greatest chance of severe weather. And if you like the probability map, the low-end probabilities do extend as far north as Hamilton and Calera and Roanoke, but we're just lacking instability up here. Extremely dynamic storm system with no thermodynamics for us. Having said that, those can be problematic. I can't rule out the chance of a severe storm somewhere with such a degree of shear, but the better chance would seem to be down south. We'll be watching the radar carefully. And in terms of the snow, there's a look at the snow threat for today. Look at that, North Texas. You didn't see Texas in that map just a day or two ago because the surface low is so far south. That would include really the Dallas-Fort Worth area and points north. Really the heavier snows from Wichita Falls up to Fort Smith, Arkansas, and Minneapolis, St. Paul. They will have a white Christmas out there. And tomorrow, Christmas Day, as heavy snow continues way up north. But again, the good news, really, this is less than the chance of a blizzard for Nebraska and Iowa. They'll just see snow up there, which is a lot more tolerable. And the general precipitation for the next 5 days, valid through Monday evening, heaviest axis off to the west. Well, let's look at the this is the NAM, a little higher resolution here. This is at noon today. It's got the surface low near El Dorado, Arkansas. Most of the active weather stays west of here at noon today. We'll jump out there to midnight tonight. The surface low is drifting almost due north. South of St. Louis, the main band of rain and storms coming through. Yeah, we see that 0-degree line. That's the freeze line at 5,000 feet along Interstate 55 in Mississippi. And by golly, look, at 6 o'clock tomorrow morning, the The model is suggesting that we might have some snow up there around Muscle Shoals and Hamilton and Vernon and Fayette. And I think based on what we're seeing here, the farther south with that surface low, you have to mention a chance of, if nothing else, snow flurries tomorrow morning. No, I don't think it's a big snowstorm at all. It's, the deeper moisture is pulling away. And then at noon, still some risk of flurries tomorrow morning, maybe as far south as Interstate 20 in Birmingham. It's going to be a cold, cloudy day with temperatures holding around 40 all day. Let's run the RPM model. What do you say? Okay, here comes your band of convection passing through about midnight tonight. Storms move out. See the blue? That's snow, light snow coming in. And look at that. It skirts right on through North Alabama tomorrow morning before ending. So, yeah, let's go ahead and stick in a chance of snow flurries. That's fantastic. Wouldn't it be great to wake up Christmas morning with a few snowflakes out there? All right, Saturday, cold and dry. Highs only in the middle 40s. Sunday, same thing, maybe colder. Low 40s. With a brisk north wind, a mix of sun and clouds both days. Monday of next week, cold and dry. Tuesday, cool and dry. All right, there's the midweek system. Wednesday, the bulk of the rain still back off to the southwest. Wednesday night at midnight, the model keeps the deeper moisture down south. And then Thursday, some hint maybe of a little light rain or a few areas of light snow here. And Thursday night, this thing really winds up. And that suggests colder air flows in and a risk of snow here. So you see, and look, we're not going to have a good idea of the final details on this thing until basically we're looking at it right in the eyes like this thing today. So we'll mention a chance of rain or snow Wednesday and Thursday of next week and fine-tune that. We'll look at, and by the way, that is New Year's Eve. Wouldn't that be something to have a little snow on New Year's Eve after a chance of snow flurries on Christmas morning? And then New Year's Day, that system lifts on out. That's a big, big snowstorm, if that's right, for Washington, D.C. and Baltimore again. And there's more where that came from. January 3rd, here comes another one. January 5th, another one. Yeah, it's going to be a very interesting series of days in the forecast office, no doubt about that. All right, that's it for the Weather Xtreme video today. We're going to do one a day. We're on the holiday schedule. And I don't even know for sure if we can crank one out tomorrow. We might spend some time with our families, but we'll certainly be back over the weekend with these. The blog will be updated with fresh information. And I'm going to take some time off with my family. My next official video here will be sometime in 2010. So on behalf of my family and everybody at the television station and our blog family, have a wonderful, peaceful, and Merry Christmas. Now, I will be working the television side tonight and tomorrow night. So again, Merry Christmas and God bless.
Each day there are new stories to tell about the people who live here and the place we call home.
All of the faces that I see, all of the places close to me, they're all part of all the best things about home.
Sharing your stories on ABC 3340, Alabama's news leader.